Happy Market Monday. Chris from Fluent Mortgage. Market fluently. Inflation. Definitionally, we're going to talk about it, okay? A general increase in prices, we felt that, and a fall in the purchasing power of money. There's what it is definitionally, okay? So it's just basic supply versus demand, right? As you start printing money, and statistically, we've just doubled basically the money. Almost every bit of money in print today has been printed in the last 2 years. Half of the Federal Reserve's $9 trillion balance sheet has been done in the last 2 years, and we're printing more, right? So that's an increase in supply, which drives down demand or drives down value. So I've had a couple people argue with me about this. It's so simple, it's definitional, it's just common sense. Let's try a couple things. That way, for some reason, people get confused when it's money. Real estate. We know there's only like 0.7 months of inventory, right? And that's supply and demand driving up values. What would happen if overnight twice as many homes were on market? An increase in supply. Well, yeah, of course, values would start to drop, right? Basic supply and demand. Imagine if you had something that was literally the only one in the entire world. Talk about the value of that item, right? Well, if all of a sudden there was two and they found a second one, the value of that item would obviously go down. Money is the exact same. Common sense, right? So when we print twice the money, I don't care what they say that you put on a meal on your charge card. That didn't put you into bankruptcy. The fact that you printed twice as much money, that's what did it. So, but not doom and gloom. Remember, there are winners and there's losers. So when you intentionally cause hyperinflation, not going into the why and the politics, but there's winners and losers. So what it does literally is it steals from the poorest in our communities. It robs them of their savings accounts, but it sure blesses the upper class and the wealthy. So just understand there's winners and losers in every market, kind of like buyers and sellers markets, right? Even though I have a personal opinion on how I feel about this, no politics, no biology, right? Just economics and math. More importantly though, how do we win? For those of us who aren't the elites, so for those of us who haven't been handed a ridiculous amount of wealth, right? Workers, normal people, us. Physical assets. Physical assets, physical assets, physical assets. Like, don't you wish you had bought your car 3 years ago, right? Don't you wish you had bought your house 2 years ago and rates were at 175? Well, just because you missed yesterday doesn't mean you stay out. We go today. Dirt, real estate, cars, gold, silver, physical assets. In hyperinflation, that's the one way you can protect yourselves. All right, guys. And like I alluded to, rates may not be at 175, the all-time ever historic low, but they sure are really good still. And we've seen a little bit of an improvement over the last couple days. So if you've been staying out of the market, like jump in now. If you went after a house and because of raising rates, you no longer can buy it, put your offer back in. If you wanted to buy at the top of the hill and you can only afford the bottom of the hill, go today. Call someone today. Take advantage of this market. All right, guys. Chris from Fluent Mortgage. Market fluently. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, but please protect yourselves from hyperinflation because it is for sure not over or going away in the near future. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.